Newton's law of motion. Newton's first law. A body cannot change its state of motion by itself. If the object is at rest, it will remain at rest, and if it is in uniform motion, it continues to in motion unless some external force is applied on it. Inertia. There is an inherent property of an object by virtue of which it cannot change its state of motion or rest by itself. This property is called inertia. Inertia is of three types: inertia of rest, inertia of motion, and inertia of direction. First one, inertia of rest. The tendency of the body to continue is state of rest even when some external unbalanced force is applied on it. It is called the inertia of rest. Example, when a train at rest starts moving suddenly, a passenger standing inside the compartment tends to fall backward. Example, when a carpet is beaten up with a stick, the dust particles are detached. Example, when a bullet is fired into a glass pane, it presses a hole only at the point where the bullet hits the glass without breaking the entire glass pane into pieces. Inertia of motion. The tendency of the body to continue in its state of motion even when some unbalanced forces are applied on it is called in the inertia of motion. Example, when a person jumps out of a moving bus, he should run in the direction in which the bus is moving, otherwise he will fall down. Example, a train moving with a uniform speed, and if a ball is thrown upwards inside the train by a passenger, then the ball comes back to his hand. Inertia of direction. The tendency of a body to oppose any change in its direction of motion is known as inertia of direction. Example, if a car takes a turn along a curved track, the passenger experiences a force acting away from the center of the curved track. This is the result of tendency of the passenger to continue moving along a straight path. Example, tie a stone to one end of a string and holding other end of the string in hand. Rotate the stone in a horizontal circle. If during rotation the string breaks at certain stage, the stone is found to fly off tangentially at the point of the circle. Relationship between mass and inertia. Larger the mass of the body, larger is the inertia. Example, it is more difficult to stop a cricket ball than a tennis ball. Newton's second law of motion. Momentum. The product of mass and velocity is called momentum, that is P is equal to mv. SI unit of momentum is kg per meter square second. It is a vector quantity. Newton's second law states the rate of change of momentum of a body is directly proportional to force and takes place in the direction of force. That is F is equal to P2 minus P1 divided by T, or F is equal to M of V minus U divided by T, that is equal to MA, where P1 initial momentum MU, P2 is equal to final momentum MV. Unit of force in SI system is Newton. 1 Newton is equivalent to that force which can produce an acceleration of 1 meter per second square in a body of mass 1 kg. Unit of force in CGS system is dyne. 1 dyne is equal to 1 gram centimeter per second square. 1 Newton is equal to 10 to the power of 5 dynes. Newton's third law of motion. Newton's first law of motion gives a qualitative idea of force, while the second law provides us an idea to measure the force. Newton's third law of motion states that if a body A exerts a force on the body B, the body B will also exert an equal and opposite force on A. The force exerted by A on B is called action, while the force exerted by B on A is called the reaction. Newton's third law is also stated as to every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. Forces always occur in pairs. Action and reaction always act on different bodies. Example, by hitting a table with the palm, we apply a force. The table also exerts a force on palm on hitting it. Applications of Newton's third law. Recoil of a gun. When the bullet is fired from a gun, an equal and opposite force is applied on the gun, due to which the gun recoils in backward direction. Application in walking. While moving in forward direction, we push the ground backwards, that is the action. An equal and opposite force is applied by the ground on the man. Thus the reaction due to which man moves forward. Rowing a boat in river. When we push the water backward with the help of oars, applying a force backward, an equal and opposite force acts on the boat. This is the reaction which moves the boat forward. Launching rocket. In rocket, gases are produced in large amount. Due to internal combustion, they come out and move backward with an equal and opposite force, which in turn acts on the rocket and moves it forward.